Before the mission could begin, the agency assembled 9 of its most dangerously unusual operatives, each one armed with a code name, a questionable talent, and a very particular set of quirks. Let's review the files.
Agent Parce, techie and wannabe surfer and guitarist. If it's digital, he'll crack it. If it's analog, he'll ask ChatGPT.
Agent Diamante.
Sharp as a diamond, she doesn't need weapons. She's got priority boarding and belly-dancing footwork that could disarm an army.
Agent Martini. Stylish, smooth, arithmetic genius, and expert espresso finder. Catchphrase: this is the real McCoy.
Agent Gabita.
The Italian sage. Equal parts chef, mentor, and chaos wrangler. El Capitán knows every shortcut, everyone and everything. His catchphrase? Bello.
Agent Reina.
Always regal, even when insisting she needs a baston. Catchphrase: hey cheeky.
Agent Beppe.
The strong, silent type. Speaks only in eyebrow raises and sighs. Secret alias? Pilandero.
Agent Shacky.
Chaos agent. If it's lost, broken, or hilarious, she was there first. With her, every snack stop is secretly a shopping mission.
Agent Alegría. Small package, big power. Could organize a revolution. Or just all of the transportation. Founder of Corazon de Thelva. Proving jungle logistics are best solved with heart. And spreadsheets.
9 dossiers, 1 mission, and absolutely no chance this goes smoothly.
Bogota, Colombia. Altitude 8,660 feet. Oxygen levels dangerously low. Excuses for being winded? Unlimited. Day 1. Complete. Mission status? Alive, but barely.
Breakfast at El Dorado.
Café con leche? Yes. Fish soup? For breakfast? No. Hard pass.
Hello, we just met Pauli.
She's so cute. Aww.
Alegría, El Capitán, and La Reina step into the fold.
Back together.
Yeah.
Colombia. We are
Yes.
The Bogota squad doubled in energy, volume, and opinions.
The adventure starts. Vámonos.
Candelaria is the old city of Bogota.
Welcome to Colombia, Bogota.
Adventure.
The Gold Museum. Dazzling history and shiny distractions. Inside the Museo del Oro, golden treasures glow in the dark, making the start of the mission golden.
Because for them this wasn't a money. It was, every piece has a meaning. Most of the pieces they represent the rituals they used to do to go to another conscious level.
Timing, right? We cannot, you know, sugar cane? It's the sugar cane and they extract it, the juice, and then you can drink.
Snack consumed, mango with chili. Result, confusion. Outcome, delicious. Just outside, Parce gets stopped by local students. The students approached to practice English. Parce answered in Spanish. Somewhere, a teacher cried. At lunch, the crew was complete. 9 agents, 1 mission, and 1 shared truth. Madre's menu was far safer than fish soup.
So this street is so special because it's still original, full of art, full of beautiful graffitis that talk about our culture.
Calle del Embudo.
Oh, wow.
Colorful murals, local drinks, and 1 very clear mission. Don't trip. Final mission in Bogota, acquire coca-tea. Legal here, less convincing at customs.
Monserrate, 10,000 feet above sea level. The view is breathtaking, mostly because there's no oxygen. Angel's Trumpet. Beautiful, dangerous, hallucinogenic. Admire them, but don't sniff them.
Parce dropped 1,000 to use the bathroom. Relax. Pesos. The toilet paper was not that fancy. The Bogota skyline appeared only on the way down, a parting gift, or a taunt. At the bottom of Monserrate, they offered us local delicacies, hormigas culonas.
Hormigas. Hormigas culona.
Hormigos grande.
These are ants with a big ass.
They're delicious. They are.
So ants with a big ass.
In Guido's mouth. Boom.
Delicious.
Big ass ants. And yes, that's both the official name and the flavor profile. Crunchy. We ended the night at Andres, DC. Imagine a nightclub, a theme park, and a fever dream got into a blender. That's the place. A final toast to a day that had it all. Gold, ants, and zero fish soup.
Martini led with a glint in his eye. One bottle, por favor, no questions why. It's not just a place, it's a ride of the night. It's Andres Carne, electric delight, where the music hits hard and the cadence is true. Diamante in sequins, Alegría on beat. Shacky twirled with spark in her feet. El Capitán called a toast to the crew. Aguardiente, amigos, salute to you. It happens to you.
Destination Zipaquirá, a place where religion, mining, and mood lighting collide.
Going down into the cathedral, well, the mine or cathedral.
The Salt Cathedral, part church, part mine, part Pink Floyd concert. If you're claustrophobic, it's penance before you even confess. Perfect for spiritual enlightenment or a rock concert. The Salt Cathedral, underground, enormous, and surprisingly well stocked with gift shops. God works in mysterious retail.
Of the Muslims, but we have been using those words nowadays.
Leaving the Salt Cathedral felt like escaping a mine, mostly because it was. Daylight never looked so suspicious.
At La Puerta Falsa, the agent sampled Bogota's finest. Codename Ajiaco. Side effect, food coma.
Alegría even turned lunch into a fundraiser. By dessert, we were all walking billboards for Corazón de Selva. Casa Terra, where cobblestones meet comfort. A safe house disguised as a boutique inn.
Villa de Leyva. Whitewashed walls, massive plaza, and cobblestones specifically designed to test ankle stability. Cheese in hot chocolate. Only in Colombia. Everywhere else, that's called an accident at brunch.
El Capitán said to the guitarist Bello, "But could you, pick it up a bit?" Leave it to El Capitán, the only man who can turn background music into frontline entertainment.
Next objective, a hike outside Villa de Leyva. Codename Lower Expectations. The guide's name was Gonzo. Not the Muppet, but close. The so-called hike turned out to be a walk through someone's farm. Elite training in stepping around cow pies. Mid-hike, La Reina rolled her ankle. Agent Parce immediately transformed into her baston. Not the most high-tech gadget, but highly supportive. Codename Baston 6000. Medical protocol was clear: ice, elevation, and rest. The agents instead improvised with wine, cushions, and more wine. Amazingly, it worked. Phase 2 of recovery. Chocolate. Not a single agent resisted. Even trained operatives broke instantly.
Esta es con caramelo, ¿no? La otra es con chocolate. Esta es con
tiene
caramelo.
caramelo y chocolate.
Caramelo y chocolate.
Then came the mission that mattered most. Operation Tequila. Not just any tequila, añejo.
Agents Beppe, Parce, and El Capitán scoured every tienda and one taqueria.
Finally, the prize was secured. One glorious bottle of añejo, ready for the evening's strategy meeting.
Rain poured, but operations continued. Hydration was covered. Recovery phase 3. Tequila. Spirits were high, and so was the proof.
Bello.
Rakira. Agents conducted heavy shopping ops. Local economy thoroughly destabilized. In Rakira, the agents stopped for a tactical lunch. The food was hot, the drinks were cold, and nothing exploded.
Yes. Okay. Secret agents. Since we've been together for almost a few days and we all survived and we completed the mission, now we need to solidify our bond even further and beyond what we have right now. And because of that,
so we talked to the presidente of the agencies, and they said we did a spectacular job on our mission so far, but there's still more to do. So they gave us the first requirement that we passed, and
a bonding.
Yes. And because we carried on the secret mission, and this is the gift that they gave us. Be very, very careful with it because
these are secret codes.
And we can talk.
Everybody gets
We
one.
can talk to each other.
Nice.
Diamante and Shacky made the Colombia crew officially a team, with bracelets more stylish than anything Q ever issued James Bond.
Ya. Acá es la cucaracha, na.
Chapter 2. On the flight to Medellin, a French bulldog cut one so foul it nearly grounded the plane. The smell spread faster than the safety briefing. Mercifully, the plane landed safely at the Medellin City Airport, EOH. The crew stretched their legs and made a beeline for the bathrooms. A sound erupted from behind the tiled walls. A loud fart impossible to ignore. Bello! And just like that,
a code word is born. This won't be the last time they hear it. Pueblito Paisa, the hilltop replica town. Fake houses, real views.
Assessment. Authentic enough for tourists, fake enough for spies. Three guitarists played traditional songs. Parce joined. The tradition ended.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Sambumbi, sleek, modern, with plates that look like art. They wandered the leafy streets of El Poblado. La Reina found her namesake.
She simply claimed it as sovereign territory. Martini visited a Harley shop, then a mushroom shop. Midlife crisis confirmed. Next mission site, Comuna 13. Once the most dangerous neighborhood in Medellin. Now the only thing being shot here is selfies.
At this time, the guerrillas, the paramilitaries, and the government fought for control of this territory, leaving us as the community in the middle of the conflict's crossfire. The mattress you see represents one of the strategies our families used to protect us from stray bullets. We had to put mattresses like curtains to guard our lives.
Yes, Don Berna. Yes.
The United States.
Exactly, you know him, right.
El Capitán claimed he knew Don Berna, which is either impressive or deeply concerning.
Seeing the colorful one. That is the top view. Exactly. That's where we go.
We're going all the way up there.
And no worries because we're going to skip the escalators, okay?
El Capitán and Gabita eyed the climb to Comuna 13. Recon hazard, stairs.
First escalator. Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna have to walk one of these.
Escalator broken. Backup plan, stairs. A minor inconvenience, unless you are an agent trying to avoid cardio.
Tómala, que ya me subo de una vez.
Station.
The agents made it to the top of Comuna 13. The view was stunning. Intel confirmed. There was a bar. Mission accomplished.
All right.
The men's bathroom at the bar had no privacy. Agent Parce used it anyway. That's commitment to the mission. The agents pile into the van with Juan Pablo at the wheel. The road winds through lush green mountains, every curve sharper than the last.
Good man.
Yeah, it was known worldwide, this bridge.
1887.
A huge thing for Colombia to be able to connect these two regions.
The group crosses the famous suspension bridge built over the Cauca River in the 19th century. It's a marvel of Colombian engineering. And a terrible place to realize you skipped breakfast.
The agents admired 19th century engineering and questioned 21st century life insurance. Santa Fe de Antioquia, a living museum of cobblestones, churches, and people wondering why these agents were here at all.
A museum named for a man with the rare resume of president and dictator. Basically the LinkedIn profile of someone who doesn't want a reference check. Shacky searched for bananas. One agent, one dream, 0 bananas. Yes! We have no bananas! Elite operatives recharge at Pergamino. Nothing says top secret mission like an order under the name Kevin. Who knew espionage had a wellness program? Hot tubs? More like oversized bird baths.
Bello.
Bello! At Osseo, plates arrive like works of art. Agents nod seriously, but really they're just wondering if Shacky will ever find bananas.
Agents cram into the van for the ride to Guatapé. And Juan Pablo is once again the unflappable chauffeur. First stop, coffee. In detail. Catherine didn't just teach coffee, she preached it.
Today the idea is we plant it. This is called germinator. 3 months. 3 months, like 6 months, 9 months, like a pregnancy. 12 months, grow the flower. See, after fall down, grow the baby. Y the woman speakers, the coffee is called chapoleras. The men is called chapoleros or andariegos.
The first coffee I ever baked. Ready? 10 years ago, my family separated the skin with a pilon. Like that. Sing with me. Pila, pila, pilandera. If it's a woman, if it's a man, pilandero.
Pila, pila, pilandera. 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 Pilandera, pila, pila, pilandera. Pila, pila, pilandera.
From seed to cup, the process was complex. The only part the agents truly mastered was the drinking.
And French press. The same coffee, same water, different flavors.
Here the agents discovered the truth. Coffee isn't just a drink, it's a way of life. And also, crucially, a way to survive 18 days of each other. Guatapé, the most colorful town in Colombia. Lunch, bandeja paisa in all its glory. Beans, rice, chorizo, beef, fried egg, chicharrón, avocado, plantain, arepa. It wasn't a meal. It was a culinary ambush and fuel for climbing El Peñol. 740 steps to the top, or a boat with drinks at the lake. Both equally spiritual journeys. El Peñol, proof the mission included cardio. 740 steps later, the agents reached the top of El Peñol. The view was breathtaking. Mostly because they had no breath left. When the tunnel closes in Colombia, there's always Plan B. A road designed by someone who hated straight lines.
Alegría went full coma mode. The only mission she was on, Dream Recon.
What began as dinner turned into a spectacle. The agents who once scaled cliffs now watched in awe as Diamante conquered an entirely different kind of stage. Chapter 3. The agents gather in the lobby, luggage in tow. The agents left Medellin for Nuquí. Ahead, the Pacific coast. Classified as rainforest. Declassified as very, very wet. Also known as the world's biggest shower. No farts on this flight. The skies were clear.
Buen tiempo.
The agents disembark straight into humidity, thick enough to chew.
Alegría. Ay, me lo ven, a ver.
I'll take a picture.
Codename, the second wettest place on Earth. And yes, the agents had chosen to arrive during rainy season.
Y del ombligo hacia abajo hay acumulación de frío.
¡Salud!
Salud. Salud.
Arriba.
Es medicina, tengo que tomarla.
The agents marched through Nuquí in a downpour. The locals stayed inside, proving once again they were smarter than the agents.
Just singing in the rain. We're getting ready to leave Nuquí.
¡Ya nos vamos!
Okay.
The boat from Nuquí to Termales was simple. 1 motor, 10 passengers, and 0 chance of staying dry.
I love it.
Landing at Termales meant riding the boat straight onto the beach. Waves breaking, gear flying, dignity optional. Termales, remote, lush, unrelenting. Main Street was a dirt path. Parking was never a problem.
Classified by climatologists as the second wettest spot on the planet. Classified by the agents as mission showered permanently.
So we're walking to our hotel.
Local girls carried the agent's luggage. It was humbling and mildly embarrassing to be out-muscled by 10-year-olds.
That was Alegria's house for 2 months.
The first briefing in Termales was not about tactics or targets. It was about survival. Eat the food, only drink bottled water, embrace the rain, and don't expect Wi-Fi. Infiltration complete.
So what I encourage us to do is to give to the ocean what right now is not feeling good, and then just like breathing and asking to the territory to give us what we are ready to receive, because this territory has a lot of gifts also, and it has so much love. Like the people, they are loved 100%.
Dinner ended with dancing. The locals had rhythm. The agents had enthusiasm. Day 10. Mission parameters: advance upriver into jungle territory. Vehicle: 1 dugout canoe with 2 human power.
territory where no human being has been before.
Breakfast service, Jungle Edition. Delicious arepas con huevos.
So it's gonna be 5 hours as we talk, like with everything.
See, this is the real McCoy.
Nuestra aventura, day number 2 in Chocolate.
Sí. Local reinforcements had arrived.
Jovi.
Codename Jovi. Species classified, loyalty absolute.
This totally feels like Indiana Jones. We're like, yeah.
The Polanderos did all the pushing. The agents did all the sitting.
Kind of funny sitting in the
Upstream
boat.
power. 2 Polanderos, 0 agents.
The mission advanced upriver into indigenous territory.
Hi, gringos.
To the agents, it felt cinematic.
They're checking out the hunting grounds for the
Signs of indigenous life appeared, including a trap for
Guagua.
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 The agents nodded knowingly, having no
big
idea
rodent.
what a guagua was.
The jungle offered a short course in indigenous engineering.
Yeah, I see it.
The syllabus: Step 1, dig hole. Step 2, add spikes. Step 3, hope dinner walks into it. The agents passed an indigenous canoe. For them, it was daily life. For the agents, it was a National Geographic special. Hiking to the waterfall was simple. 1 foot in front of the other. Repeated 1,000 times, plus swearing. Standard mission training involves firearms, stealth, and coded transmissions. This unit preferred synchronized swimming. And frankly, they nailed it. Alegria's leap was Olympic. The splash was cinematic. The agents decided not to follow her example, for everyone's safety.
Yeah.
Polanderos threw some scraps to the fish. The fish liked the lunch too, though they rated service as splashy and did not leave a tip.
Lunch at the waterfall.
Downriver travel required less effort. Perfect for the agents, whose speciality was less effort.
Codename Operation Soaked to the Bone.
So apparently that is a toucan.
Day 10 concluded. Assets intact, spirits damp but unbroken. Survival mission accomplished.
Day 11, operation status paused. Mission Control had declared a rare directive, National Relaxation Day. Relaxation, of course, being a relative term.
Freshly caught tuna this morning. Gracias, sir. Buenos.
Field training exercise, surfing. Parce initiated aquatic maneuvers with local advisor Nesto. Martini remained landlocked, launching an experimental yoga offensive codenamed Beach Pretzel.
Alegría, show us how it's done.
Alegría joined the fray.
Oh, get him, son. Good job. Yeah, baby. Ah, yeah. Yahoo!
Parce risks drowning, while Alegría shows him how it's done. Surfing looked easy for Alegría. For Parce, it looked like an ongoing negotiation with gravity.
Rain feels like shower. Nice warm shower.
Rainy season.
Improvised field weapon, acoustic guitar. Condition, swamp-grade humidity damage.
Yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine.
If you have me in, you know it's gonna be easy. You know it's gonna be easy. Aha!
Surf test failed. Community engagement successful. Musical morale operation complete. Final status spirits high, strings unbroken, and dignity más o menos. Day 12. Reconnaissance began with a full-body decontamination ritual, thermal soak, and optional exfoliation by volcanic minerals. Lunch briefing at La Flaca. Intelligence reports confirm the existence of a local beverage combining coconut, lime, and tactical brain freeze. Field assignment. Scouting potential safe houses. The reality? A beachfront stroll disguised as strategic reconnaissance. Cover story secure. Footwear less so. Nothing says tropical heat like eating hot coconut soup in long pants. Crossing the river required boots off, pants rolled up, and dignity left behind.
Yay!
As daylight expired, the jungle revealed its classified files. Exhibit A. Plants capable of curing or killing depending on dosage. Exhibit B. Bioluminescent mushroom. Finally, a nightlife scene the agents could actually keep up with. End of day 12. Status report. Agents intact. Shoes full of sand. Stomachs full of fish. Day 13. Extraction phase initiated. After 4 days embedded in the jungle's damp embrace, the agents are evacuated by motorized canoe. Extraction from Choco was bittersweet. Alegría remained behind. The agents carried on, slightly less Allegra. Medellin, safe zone. Juan Pablo recovered the agents and initiated layover protocol. Shopping recon followed by lunch at a health food establishment. Cartagena, new theater of operations. Chapter 4. The Caribbean Campaign. Cartagena, Colombia. Morning briefing was classified as pool operations. Agents Diamante, Parce, Shacky, and Beppe conducted field tests in flotation, hydration, and SPF application. Afternoon assignment, cultural infiltration. Unit A entered the Inquisition Museum to study methods of historical interrogation. They discovered that 16th century operations lacked subtlety but excelled in creativity. El Capitán provided a live demonstration.
No, I don't want. I swear, I'm Catholic.
At 1800 hours, rooftop surveillance commenced from the Sofia Hotel. Sunset analysis, exceptional. Beverage consumption, classified. Dinner briefing hosted by El Capitán himself in his 35th floor lair. Menu, seafood assault, Prosecco bombardment. Atmosphere, celebratory with undertones of mild chaos. Day 15. Mission code name, Operation Island Hop. Transport.
Civilian craft with horsepower sufficient for either tourism or smuggling. Destination, Rosario Islands. For agents accustomed to jungle mud and mosquito swarms, the sudden appearance of clear Caribbean seas was disorienting.
Oh, this is one of Pablo Escobar's old houses.
Wow, the guy lived a good life.
Oh my God! Alegría. Nice. The well, warm water.
Warm water, yeah.
Complaints were few. El Capitán and Martini revealed hidden chef certifications. Mission morale spiked. At 1200 hours, agents secured a private cove. It was so private even they weren't invited. Return trip, Rosario Islands to Cartagena. Same boat, fewer smiles, wetter pants. Debriefing occurred back at El Capitan's fortress on the 35th floor. Night ops escalated on the Casa Pura rooftop. Entertainment division deployed belly dancers whose distraction skills exceeded ISO standards. Post-dinner surveillance walk revealed street-level artistry. Jugglers, musicians, and one marionette that may or may not have been state-sponsored. End of day 15. Status: Maritime ops complete, rooftop ops successful, puppet intel unresolved. Day 16. Objective: breach Castillo de San Felipe, the impenetrable fortress. Agents infiltrated via main ticket booth.
Castillo San Felipe, huh?
Yes.
El Capitan was the self-designated tour guide and comedic relief. He immediately led them directly to Los Baños. The tunnels fit 16th century Spaniards perfectly. 21st century Parce, not so much.
I have to duck way down. Wow. We're in the bunker here.
It's a labyrinth here.
The tunnels formed a labyrinth.
Wow.
The agents explored bravely, certain they'd find either treasure or the gift shop. El Capitan's method: walk until you find something interesting. Luckily, the gift shop owner provided real recon, along with drinks. Trumpet solo, Volare. Our Italian agents were compromised. The fort knew the Italians had arrived. The agents were forced to extract. La Popa means stern of the ship. Cartagena was the view. The bow was never located. But the Augustinians left plenty of proverbs to steer by. Operation Linen Shirt Acquisition commenced at 1500 hours. Location: a shopping center built on top of a bullfighting arena. Result: shirt secured. Dinner at Jardin came with tropical ambience. Candles, flowers, and a rainstorm that forced an unscheduled table evacuation.
We just had to move inside because I think our
out there would be a little less.
Like fine wine, the agents were aged by Hardin and arguably improved.
On the trail where the gold gods go, through coca leaves and coffee beans, where magic hides in forest greens. They danced through storms and sipped cacao, and made a sacred agent bow in every port and every cove. They walked the map where stories flow. Diamante with diamonds in every plan. Parce decoding the data like only he can. Shacky with laughter and quick-witted flair. Beppe the silent with a penetrating stare. El Capitán led with charm and with fire. La Reina's resolve would never tire. Gabita with wisdom from old world shores. Martini with style and arithmetic scores. Alegría, bright as her name implies, guided the crew under tropical skies. From tunnels of salt to the jungle floor, they found something golden that legends implore. Mission Colombia, carved in the land, with rivers for roads and hearts in our hands. We hiked and we danced, we got caught in the rain, and somehow we knew we'd never be the same. From strangers to agents, from agents to friends. Mission Colombia, where the soul never ends. They drank coca tea for the aches in their bones, and learned that gold wasn't just in stones. In Villa de Leyva with ancient design, they tasted cheese with chocolate and wine. Pozos azules, Zipaquira salt, and Andres lit the fire, but rain took no fault. Guatape rose like colors in flight. El Peñol gave views that stole their sight.
Diamante, Parce, Cartagena, El Dorado, Villa de Leyva, Gabita, La Reina, Shacky, Martini, Rosario, El Capitán,
Mission Colombia, code name strong, but the bond was real all along. No passports now, just stories of flame. We may leave the land, but not the name. From secret agents to lifelong friends, Mission Colombia.